think you have a bad job? Well, I can assure you that as a crash test dummy, I have you beat. Test 1. You know when you shatter a piece of pottery and glue it back together, but it never quite looks the same? Yeah, I have you beat. Okay, so how does this VR game package, whatever thing works? Oh, you just put it on your head. Okay, Daniel, if Mark Zuckerberg's face appears on the other side of the screen, I'm gonna... Fine, I'll put it on. Thought brothers are supposed to be nice. When Big Bro tells you to try out the super new, beautifully designed game he got you for Christmas, you try it. I'm not really into the whole VR thing, but hey. Whoa! Worth a try. Do, 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 do. Welcome, everyone, to where the limits of our world are undone. You are all part of the next chapter of human evolution. Test 2. I dare you to walk a workday in my shoes, but I don't even have any. I bend and break to fulfill your need. Across the entire technology sector, there's an inclusivity problem. When every new piece of technology was made, it was by men, for men. Take the concrete example of our car crash test dummy, using only the physique of men. It's clear that a white male-populated tech industry will not be able to produce the opportunities we're hoping for in the next technological leap. After some instruction, I found my groove with the gameplay. Pew! Nailed it! Never had I ever experienced gameplay that felt so real. I never wanted to leave this world. What gave you the impression that my job was cool? This life ain't for everyone, babe. The digital age, while offering immense opportunities for connection and entertainment, has also paved the way for an insidious culture of harassment that often targets women. Dr. Ruha Benjamin explains that developers' subconscious biases sometimes evolve into coded algorithms. However, this new frontier is posed as a place for everyone to enjoy, which comes with dangerous effects. Just 2 weeks ago, a girl under the age of 16 was alleged gang raped in the Metaverse. And the first thing she was asked, why didn't you turn it off? The development of this new frontier is bound to replicate the system of powers that have been disadvantaging women for centuries. So, through the poetry, I'm a crash test dummy and I hate my job. The prose, my first virtual reality experience, and articles from Washington Post, The Guardian, and Startups Magazine. A program, breaking the code, because the metaverse and the VR isn't the problem. It's a system of powers hiding under a guise of inclusion. Okay, I'm gonna start a multiplayer mode. In multiplayer mode, other real-time players appear beside you. Don't laugh at me. Pew! 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 Okay, so there I was shooting down zombies with another real-time player named Big Bro 442. In tech, women hold only 10% of senior level jobs and 16% of executive positions. When VR headsets first began to emerge, women were twice as likely to experience cyber-induced motion sickness than men, because they were created in size using the male anatomy. Test 3. Admittedly, I'm exhausted. It feels like I'm going to crash. Every night, I come home to this splitting concussion. Wrong! You can do anything. You can work, learn, exercise, play, create. Ow, my head. No, this is actually kind of fun, Dan. Daniel. So there I was, hanging out with Big Bro 442, waiting for our next attack. He hadn't heard my voice yet. Hey, let's get him. Suddenly, his disembodied helmet faced me dead on. His floating hand approached my body and started to... Hey! Okay, don't touch me. Given how extensive the metaverse will become, it must be built to be inclusive without harm. We failed to do this with the internet so far. Crucially, the same problems we see online will only continue in the metaverse if we do not change our approach. Our society is dealing with social issues. But that doesn't matter. In the safe place for everyone. Test 4. I'm forced to drive top mile-per-hour speeds into a brick wall over and over again until I get mistaken as a dead body that washes up on the shore. Either way, I don't know how long this can go on. It progressed. My joking comments towards Big Bro 442 turned angrier and angrier. At first, my brother laughed along with me. All he could see was the flat computer screen version, and it must have looked pretty funny. And definitely not real. If you get harassed in VR, you'll be 4 times more upset. A study of one VR chat found that it plagued users being exposed to abusive behavior every 7 minutes. Test 5. I think about an alternate reality where I'm doing something else. Overseers must think it's really rewarding to have other people simulate the crushing of your ribs. Me telling him stop only goaded him on. Even when I turned away from him, he chased me around. I tried to report him, but don't let something small stop you from enjoying your time here. You love it. When I stood still, he... There I was. And my brother was watching. Test 6. It feels like I'm going to crash. So shocked, so stunned. I couldn't move. No, I'm not overreacting. I was in there for 3 minutes. Why didn't you do anything? How could it be that my brother has played multiplayer mode 100 times, but my voice just... Women are allowed, sure, but the Big Bro 442s of the world will make sure you never want to come back. What type of world do we want to create? And who is it for? Instead of only reacting to inequality, we must proactively plan for real change. If designed correctly, VR and the metaverse can change lives. If designed incorrectly, it will perpetuate inequality. This isn't a question for the distant future. It's a question for right now. Know this. One day, I'm going to learn how to drive a car properly. Put my foot on the gas pedal and get out of the test facility towards a new life. Test 0.